This is Asinine Radio. This is our special, our World Cup special, 2026 special, where every week of this World Cup we've kind of just talked about it for about 20 minutes or so. Talked about the last week of matches, and this week there haven't been a whole lot. We're in really the finals here, the semifinals, quarterfinals. So we're just gonna get into that, and just take it away, Jeff. I don't really have any intro on this one.
Good.
And you're better
good
at
intro.
leading this one. So
There's only every week we kind of like set off from the next Thursday if we're doing this on Wednesday. So there's only 4, 5, 6 games, right? Yeah, 6 games to talk about here. So let's go them in order, kid.
go them in order.
Like that.
Go them in order.
Yeah, go them in order, dude. That's what we do. We go in order. See? France and
See?
Morocco. France
Yeah.
and Morocco. That was a
Good
fun
matchup.
one. Seems like ages and weeks
I know
weeks
it
ago.
feels like I forgot they even played together or played against each other.
It's because like
So-
some of these teams, we're watching them now 2 times, like in a week, and so it does feel like it's just weeks and weeks and weeks ago. And also, these games are they're big now, right? Once we get out into the knockout round and then subsequent rounds, the games they mean so much more. You get knocked out in the knockout round, like whatever, right? So did like 16 other teams. Who gives a fuck? But you get knocked out in like the quarterfinals and semifinals, it just means a lot more because you just got that close and you still couldn't pull off with it. But France and Morocco, that was a good one, right? That was a solid one. I don't
Pretty
think anybody
evenly
really
matched.
pretty evenly matched. I don't think anybody really expected Morocco to beat France, just because France up until recently just looked really, really, really fucking good.
Yeah, they were just killing it. Mbappe one of the top goal scorers of the whole cup. You know, he honestly could have surpassed Messi had, Argentina
Messi not
lost.
cheated.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But yeah, okay, yeah, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, Mbappe and Dembele scored in the France game, knocking Morocco out, which was sad because that just won't get into the final 4 in a minute.
And also,
how pissed off everybody is.
Morocco was they're ranked 7 in the world, which is pretty
Yeah,
great. Like
that is
they're
pretty good.
they're a team you forget about until you look at the rankings and you watch them play and you're like, damn, dude, these guys are actually really fucking good. But they don't have the same star power that France, Argentina, that those teams have.
Correct. But they like you said, they do have a good team. They made I think they made it to the semifinals last year, so they got 4th place in 2022 World Cup, when like Argentina and France were in the finals, and then I think Morocco got like 4th place, maybe 3rd place. I don't remember where they
Did they
played,
get that high? Yeah.
but they finished far. And it's, like you said, it's one of those teams that because they don't have like their Modric or they don't have like the Messi or Ronaldo, you kind of just forget about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What
anyway,
was next?
Then
I
the next
don't
one
know.
was Spain and Belgium, which Spain won
Yeah.
2-1.
God, such a boring team to watch. But
Yeah,
you can't argue that they are amazing. They are just an amazing defensive possession team. But it's such boring soccer. Boring
it is
football.
very boring soccer. It's something that not many other teams do, and if they do, nobody does it anywhere near how Spain does it. They have perfected it. They look really good doing it. I don't know. They had a lot of possession in that Belgium match. Belgium scored 1, Spain scored 2. Yamal didn't score again in this one, but it never looked like Spain lost control. They had I think it was maybe 80 to 20% possession.
I know.
And that does come from just holding the ball and passing it around, but that's just a lot. And Belgium, when they came off USA, who were very, very aggressive, they didn't seem to be as so in Spain. Not evenly matched. Like I said before this and in the beginning, I had picked Spain to win the whole tournament. I wish I would have changed it after I saw Messi and Argentina get so much favoritism. I would have bet on them. But yeah, Spain looks good. They look good.
Yeah. So what do we got next?
Norway and England.
Ah, yes.
The
This was
fan
heartbreaking.
favorites, Norway.
This was heartbreaking. Norway lost this one. It was so unfortunate. Holland just he just did not show up, and the coach ended up taking him off. In the 80th minute or the 70th minute or something, he just took him off, just because he wasn't performing. He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense. It makes absolute sense.
Yeah, if you're just going to be out there taking up space and you're not, I don't know, making things happen, then you're gone. But they did go into extra time, So that is something. And it was a super close game. It was 2-1. Bellingham scored both goals for England, and it was good. It was a good game. It's kind of funny how people love. I'll start this way. People don't like, including myself, don't like England and Spain and France because they're calling them the colonizers of the world, which is like that's 100% true. But they love Norway, right? We love Norway. And everyone the Vikings didn't colonize anything apparently to a lot of people on Earth, but we just loved Norway and we wanted to be like Norwegians and we wanted to be Vikings. And it's like, damn, bro, I'm glad you're getting into it, but we know what the Vikings did.
Yes, and not only that, a lot of the colonization happened way before our generations. Modern generations. It's like, come on.
It is
It's
true.
over 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
That
a
is
lot
true.
of it is. I mean, of course, there are some outliers right now, but most of it, it's all old. It's like, nobody alive were actual colonizers or were part of a government that colonized like that. It's like it's just silly. It's just silly.
Okay, for the most part.
It's like why hate a country for something that the government did 200 years ago?
I hate England for a lot of reasons, including that reason right there.
I think that reason is just silly.
That's one of the reasons, but yeah, that's a reason for sure. That's not the defining reason, but that's one of them absolutely. And I was hoping to see England get knocked out by Norway. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I would have liked to see it too.
And
only because I want to see friend of the pod Skip cry.
He doesn't even like soccer anyway.
You know what? He says that a lot, that he doesn't like it and he hates it, whatever. But whenever you and I get going in the group chat, he gets pretty into it too.
I think it's
either FOMO, like massive FOMO, or that he secretly likes the sport.
I'd like to think that he likes it because we like it, for the same reason why maybe he went to go see the Deftones, even though he doesn't like them. And he's like, fuck it, I'll have a good time and I will enjoy myself because someone I care about likes this. Therefore, I like that you like it. And maybe that's what he's doing.
That could be it too.
It's probably
which is a little bit of FOMO,
grump, but that could be it. That's not FOMO. It's being nice.
It is FOMO too.
That's not FOMO. No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It's a little bit of FOMO.
Then you have zero empathy in your fucking body if you think that's FOMO, to like be interested in someone else's likes and dislikes.
I think in this instance, these two examples, I think this is FOMO.
Okay. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's always been really nice and really fair. And
friend of the pod Skip, yes.
Yeah. And then the last one of the quarterfinals was Argentina and Switzerland.
Yeah. And
we know how that went.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, Switzerland, they really held their own. They really, really held their own until the goddamn fucking end. And then all of a sudden, Argentina scored 2 goals. Switzerland were up. They were up 1-0, like most of the match until I think it was like the 80th minute, or like in the 82nd minute or something like that.
Yeah.
Argentina scores the first goal, goes into extra time. They score the second goal in extra time. But it's messy. FIFA loves the Argentinas.
So those earlier games, there was a lot of favoritism towards Argentina, but it's going to get worse with the last game that we talk about. But yeah, there was definitely some favoritism, Argentina and Switzerland. This one, Argentina was getting all the calls, and then Switzerland wasn't getting too many, but it wasn't that bad because when it hit extra time, Argentina pretty much dominated that one. It wasn't a big deal. Unlike Switzerland, held their own for sure, but they shouldn't have won that game. That's crazy.
But still, you want to root for the underdog, and the fact that they were up
for
as long as they were is pretty impressive, for a team like Switzerland, who usually never ever. I think this might have been the farthest they've ever gotten in any World Cup. Yeah, they usually get knocked out in the round of 16. That's usually when they're out. But I don't think they've ever gotten this far in the World Cup.
And it was fun to see him in there. It's always fun to see any team that's not, I guess, the big four now. And that's
finals. Who we were rooting for Switzerland. That's like our team. That's our join. That's where we agree on things. We like Switzerland because that's where we got into soccer when we were in Switzerland, when Switzerland was hosting the Euro Cup in 2008, and that's kind of when we got into soccer. So we kind of like attached ourselves ourselves to that team.
Yeah, and we like Switzerland, and
Yeah.
it's
Beautiful.
probably
place.
the best of the teams that we like. Like Mexico and USA, Switzerland probably better than them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
don't know. Okay. France and Spain.
France and Spain. Yeah, that was yesterday.
That was
Um,
yesterday.
Wait, was it? No, it wasn't.
No, it was 2 days
The
ago.
day before.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it was 2
It was
days.
on Tuesday. And
Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah,
why
that
did we
one.
pod on Thursday, not Wednesday? I thought today was Wednesday.
Today's Thursday, dude.
Is that because I came back late?
Yeah. Well, we also kind of changed our date to pod on Thursdays now, but we could
that's
always do
right.
Wednesdays
That's
too.
right,
Yeah.
I like the Thursday thing.
Okay,
Anyway.
you like the Thursday thing, but yeah, on Tuesday France played Spain, and just Spain did their thing, just played keep away for the whole time. Mbappe didn't show up, nothing. I mean, just it sucked. It just wasn't a very good game.
This was gonna be it. This like on paper should have been like the best game of the entire World Cup, and like essentially either of these two teams is the winner. Like whoever wins this game, like you should that just crown them right there. I don't think Argentina is gonna beat Spain unless they get some egregious calls against them. But yeah, whoever wins this game should just win the fucking cup. And this was going to be the big one. This was Spain, who had dominated possession, and France, who's been fucking just aggressive. But yeah, Spain like ran circles around them, and it was like possession was pretty close. Spain held it a little bit, but they never seemed to sweat. Like it never seemed bad. And then there was a pretty shitty call that Yamal got, and then you even see Mbappe when he walked by him, he kind of was like, "You got away with that one, didn't you?" Now for that penalty came into play, and even Yamal's like kind of like smirked a little bit and walked away. But yeah, the French just never really seemed confident. They never seemed like they had any idea what they were going to do next. There was very little breakaways. It was kind of a dud.
Yeah, it was. But once again, all these Spain matches have been a dud. I mean, when they played Portugal, it's like, I mean, yeah, Ronaldo didn't show up. Like he didn't show up most of this World Cup, but you would think you would get a better game, better match between Portugal and Spain. But that was just boring. It was one of the most boring matches of the whole World Cup. That one.
I mean, also like Spain they're just good. They have a very good defense, and so when you look at like the stats for France and Spain, France they had more shots. They had more shots on goal. They had more corner kicks. They had almost like everything that gave them the opportunity to score a goal. They had more of. Spain are just too good at defense, and yes, that some of that, not all of it, but some of it comes from just possession, passing around, but also just placement. If Mbappe's fast, if he's powerful, he's like LeBron in his prime. Just put a couple guys on him.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. Slow him down. He's going to get frustrated. He's going to make bad passes. They're going to turn the ball over, and then make him move on. Bide your time and kick it in.
Yep.
That's it.
Bide your time. Find an opening after spreading everybody out, spreading France's, fucking defense out, and that's really just. I mean, they play just perfect soccer. It's fucking crazy. They just play perfect fucking soccer. But, I still don't like them.
I don't like them either. I don't
yesterday,
like these 4 teams.
Yesterday, we get Argentina and England. And, England just Harry Kane and
shit the bed.
And Bellingham, they just didn't show up. And then did you see after the match, Bellingham went over and like slapped the player in the back of the head?
Yeah, because he was talking
just like
shit.
Out of nowhere. I know, yeah. It looks like it's out of nowhere, but obviously he was talking shit. Nobody's just gonna come over and slap you in the head.
He was shit talking Messi earlier too. Not shit talking, but it was more like he was. I think he was telling Messi something like you guys got all fucking calls. Messi said, no, we don't. He said, all right, we'll see who fucking wins then. And then that shows Messi, and he goes,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's pretty ballsy.
But
then later on,
so many memes have come out of that thing, that video of Messi going like that. Yeah.
And that's cool. I don't know, like good shit talking, but not disrespectful about it. Because later on, he was like, "Damn, it was fun playing with you against you. Like you guys are good." And like Argentina was good in this game. They were good. Yeah. There were a handful of pretty questionable things. Enzo Fernandez, I think, like put his hand into the back of an English player, and that English player went straight to the ground, like an egregious fucking foul, like clear as day. Like you just got punched in the back of the head. Didn't call it. Bellingham got a nasty trip on him, no card, which looked like the defender's leg was on Bellingham's thigh. Like, bro, we're close to that ball. Like, these should have been cards for sure, like a free kick.
Or
but
at least
Argentina
reviewed. Like one of the goals, the play that led up to the goal, there was clearly a foul. Argentina scored, but there was no replay on it. But then you go back to the Egypt match a couple weeks ago, and remember when that goal got called off from Egypt? I mean,
because it was a foul on the other side of the field.
The foul happened like a minute before on the complete opposite end of the field, and yet this one didn't get called, and it was like right outside the box. Like it wasn't even that fucking. It just happened right before that. It was just bad calls all around.
But I mean, Argentina did play a better game overall,
especially in the second half.
England lost that match because of what the coach did. But Argentina had more shots on goal, more possession, better pass accuracy, more corner kicks. They did better at every single thing. And that comes down to because they put more midfielders or defensive guys in. And it's just crazy because Argentina had like 2 guys on a fucking yellow card anyway, 2 midfielders on a yellow card anyway. Use that. Draw them. Draw the foul. Get a red card. Get one of those guys out of there. Yeah. So that was a bonehead play.
After England scored the goal, they went strictly to defense.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even try to push the ball forward. It was all defense on their end for like the last 30 minutes of the game. And of course, when did Argentina score? The last 10 minutes of the game.
And that's stupid. You have like 2 of the best scorers on earth. Why the fuck are you not just putting pressure on Argentina constantly? You might get one through, you might not, but at least it keeps the ball in their half. You put one defender in there, now the whole team is like, oh, I guess we're playing defense now. And they're not a great defensive team.
Yeah.
And even if they are a good defensive team, like eventually something's going to get through.
Yep. Yeah.
And then it did twice.
And I think I saw something where the team that's played the best against Argentina, like stat wise, is like Cape Verde. Because I think they only conceded 1 goal, and I think Argentina scored more than once against every other team, except for Cape Verde. I think that's what it is or what it was. So they did the best.
And this guy Enzo Fernandez, who I think this is the guy that's already been caught on fucking live stream doing like some racist chant on the team bus. He plays for Chelsea, and then Chelsea kept posting like Enzo scores, like good for us, and all the comments have been like, you fucking idiots, this guy's a racist piece of shit. Why the fuck are you posting this? And a couple times Chelsea like at the Instagram page took down the post. But then they put a banner at the end of the match that said something along the lines of the Falkland Islands belong to Argentina, and they had this huge banner. There's like 7 of these guys, and they pointed towards like the English supporter section, and like the rules explicitly state in FIFA that any political banners or talk or chants or anything,
it's not allowed.
You are going to get in trouble. And this was a fucking banner, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you do, right? They're going into the finals match. The only thing you can do is just sanction them, and then like the next World Cup, either they're not allowed, or you know what I mean. Like I don't know what you do, but then who gives a fuck anyway? Because Messi's gone.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And the game's already over, and you can't be like, actually, you know what? Let's start playing again, and then we're gonna take that goal. Then you can't do that. But that's fucking bullshit. They did that. They should kick that guy Enzo out of the finals and let them play Spain and get fucking stomped on.
I would love that.
Bitch
but
ass.
It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Fucking annoying.
Unless Trump gets involved. Donald Trump.
Trump doesn't care about these fucking teams.
And that whole fiasco with the U.S. a couple weeks ago was insane. I still can't believe that happened.
It's embarrassing for us because it kind of got the whole U.S. to kind of think, oh, we're gonna win this thing, and like we were just like, dude, if we win this game against Belgium, I consider that a win. I consider that like winning the World Cup. That would be fucking amazing for us. But we didn't, and we're going to.
No. So we have two matches left. Saturday is the third place matchup with France versus England. And then, which will still be it'll still be a good match. Honestly, it'll probably be a better match than the final with Spain and Argentina on Sunday. But yeah,
Damn, the Argentina fans are so fucking annoying now. They've surpassed the annoyance level of the English fans.
yeah. My dad, who lives in Miami, where they've been playing a lot of these matches, he was saying that, you know, the Argentina fans are like on their own, and everybody else hates them. Everybody else hates them. He doesn't even like soccer. He doesn't even like soccer at all. But he's noticed that too. Well, while he's gone out, when he's gone out. But
They've just like they've done such a good job to not do anything to keep the villain tag away from them.
mm-hmm.
Like all these guys know they're getting calls. They fucking know it. If they cared or if they didn't want to be the villains, they you know, in their press conferences they could be like, yeah, that call was, you know, a little iffy, but went our way, so that's good. But no, they don't give a fuck. Like, no, that was my call. That's my call. So you fucking stupid dude. What are you talking about? Everybody hates you. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck Argentina. I'd never go to Argentina.
Actually, I would love to go to Argentina. It's like a beautiful country.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either, but everything I've seen
on the list of countries that I would rather go to over Argentina.
I mean, there are a lot, but I'd still like to go to Argentina. Like,
I'd like to go to the moon.
I wouldn't be mad if there was like a cheap ticket and I went. I definitely would.
I like to take a deep sea submarine to the bottom of the
Mariana
Trench. Marinara Trench.
All right,
Argentina.
well, that's all we got for this one. We got 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes done here. So thank you all for listening. There's going to be one episode left next week, and that's it. That's all.